So I am gonna do a favorites video, favorite slash what I'm loving right now. I know it's not really the end of the month, but hey, I'll be busy towards the end of the month, so I might as well get out the way now. So first thing I'll start off with is for hair. I've been loving coconut oil, not necessarily just this brand, just virgin coconut oil, period. I hated it once upon a time, but once I realized that if I warm it up in my hands and liquefy it first, amazing results. I could like pull through tangles, the mats, because I'm not good with my hair. I don't like to wash and detangle it, which is why I've been slowly cutting it down some. As you may notice in videos, it has been getting shorter because I've been chopping away at it slowly. But this has been amazing. This is from Trader Joe's, and I keep one for like beauty, and then I use another one for like cooking because I cook with a lot of coconut oil with my vegan dishes. Eco Styler Gel, I've talked about that 80 million times, so I won't even bring that one back up again. So now I'll get into the beauty aspect of it. I'll start off with this Jordana liner. It's in something almond, if I remember correctly, and continuous almond. And this is so bomb. Like if you want to do the light color in your waterline, this is so, man, like I thought my Nars pencil was bomb. This one right here, you just lightly touch it, you have the perfect liner. It's staying all day, and this is only like $2 versus the 20 something dollars. Great deal. Since we're on eyes, I've been really liking this Milnia primer too, and this was in nude. I don't think it come in another color, but this is real sheer. But my eyeshadows have been lasting great, and you only need a little bit, and I just kind of put it on just like any other primer because I ran out of the Urban Decay. I think at least whatever Urban Decay I was using, I ran out of. So that one I had a coupon for, and I decided to try it. Loving it. For eyeshadows, pretty sure I've shown this one before, but this one is the Sonia Kashuk, and this is the neutral palette, the eye on neutral too. And this one just came from Target, but it has such a great everyday basic colors with it. Once I get my good camera, I want to start getting better swatches and stuff. I just don't think you can really see good swatches with the MacBook. So I don't say I want to waste my time, but I want to have something quality for you to really look at swatches for. So when I get my camera, any recommendations, leave them down below because I went to Best Buy totally lost. Next thing for beauty is Beauty Blender. I've been using this for a few years. I started off with the Sonia Kashuk Blue Peep, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The only thing I had about it was that it tore up so easy. Like I used to just bounce on my foundation with it. I used to put that powder, bounce it on, and I felt like it gave a nice flat finish, especially on top of like when you have uneven skin. I think this works better than actually using a brush because it just kind of makes everything more flat. That's, I guess, whatever. But really great. I've started reaching for this a whole lot more lately. Absolutely loving it with blending highlight whenever like I'm trying to contour, because I've been experimenting with contouring and stuff. So absolutely perfect for it. It's worth the $20. The $10 you spend at Target on Sonia Kashuk, I've gotten way more use up out of it. So if you're thinking about it, just go ahead, jump over that bridge. Speaking of contour, I've been liking this Black Radiance powder, and the shade I'm using is Mocha Carmel. I've been liking this one for contour, and it gives just enough definition without being too harsh, so I don't have to worry about blending like stupid crazy. You know, just enough to kind of tell that you have a little definition going on, but nothing super crazy. And is cheap. Hello, who needs to spend $18 on blunt blush when you could pay a good $2-3 for this from the drugstore, and it works great. For face products, I'll just keep going with that one. The primer, the number 28 Hourglass primer, I've used it up, brought another one. I'm like scraping out the bottom of this when I'm like turning it upside down, just try to get out of lash drops. It's kind of pricey, but I feel like when you have like the acne treatment, sometimes make my skin kind of flaky, but you can't really tell right now. It's not like super, but when it does get flaky, I feel like that right there just kind of gives me an even canvas to work with. So if you having those same issues, the Hourglass number 28 primer, not the matte one, but the other one. Also for face, I've been loving the NYX concealers, and I'm using Nutmeg and Tan. Nutmeg on its own sometimes could be just a little too dark, but it just depends on what my tan's at that time of year. But if I put it on, you could really just tell, like, oh, boom, concealer circle. So you know what I'm talking about. But I feel like if I mix the two, I'm kind of able to get a better shade of where I need to be. And tan makes a great highlighter too. Under the eyes, nose, wherever you're trying to get your highlight situation on it. It makes a great highlighter. And once again, super cheap, like $4 at Ulta. And these little ones been lasting for quite some time. I've been trying 2 products that I will be purchasing the full products of. The first one is the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. I'm not sure if they have different ones or not, because when I looked online, I could swear to God it had like different versions of this. So hopefully I pick up the right version when I go to the store. And this one is a great mascara. Like, it is, and like I usually like these little skinny brushes, but this one isn't even that little. But it makes my lashes so long and fluttery, like it ain't even fair. It's definitely one of the top mascaras I've used, and then I've been using it for a good bit, and it still hadn't like dried out. So that's what really made me say, okay, I want to get that, because the Jordana one's good. Don't get me wrong, I still use that one, but this one definitely topped that one in my book. I also Kat Von D, the tattoo liner. This one is just like a little 100 perk gift they give you at Sephora. I picked it up one time, and it's a felt tip liner, but it gives the blackest line that does not budge. Like this right here, most of this eyeliner is still on from yesterday because I was too lazy to take my lashes off, so I just kept it on, and the eyeliner just stayed on through the night. So it was just that, look, just take off the glasses, but it was awesome. So I'm like, okay, I use it once or twice, and it's still performing well, because with felt tip, they usually dry out, and it makes you not want to get it. But that one, it's been handling its business, so we may have to make that $20 purchase. For blushes, this terracotta, I think I showed this one before, from Jordana. Again, it's like $2. It kind of reminds me of Gina blush from Nars, which I've hit pan on. It's to the corners. I absolutely love that blush. You probably can't really tell that I have it on now, but can you kind of see maybe a little bit? Because I have on some contour too, but maybe this side's a little bit better. That's the only thing with the lights. It kind of washes you out with everything. But it's beautiful. It is brown girl friendly. For foundation, I'm wearing a mix of NC50, NC45 right now, and it shows up just fine. So it's definitely brown girl friendly. I've been loving my Nars blush. It's the Yaker number 27. Let's just say that. I'm almost positive it's number 27, but it's one of those hand spun brushes. If you are blush challenged, you need this. You need this in your life. You need it. It could be used blush, highlighter, contour. It does it all. It makes it almost foolproof, because all you have to do is just either get the tip in, or if you want to keep that blended blush look, just tap it and put it on there and blend it in, and it works perfectly. You don't get that streaky look. It gives you a nice blush diffuse with pigmented, non-pigmented. You need it. If you on the fence spot getting it, just go ahead and get it. If you can do blush without it, you know, good for you. Good for you. But for people like me who challenge with this blush has been a lifesaver. And I've been loving lipsticks. Oh wow, I almost forgot about those. I'll say matte lipsticks. Let's just put it that way. The three ones in the most rotation have been thin, which is what I have on now today. It's a pro color, but I absolutely love it. It's like a brown red color, smoked purple, but I think that's in one of my purses, so I'm not gonna get up and go get it. But it's a real dark color. Instagram, once again, if you look on Instagram, I wore it. And I've been liking the Ruby Woo or RiRi Woo. You know, both of them. I think this one is the Ruby Woo, but they're similar enough for me to not really know that much of a difference. And my random product of the month would be my new running mate. I brought this Nike sleeve from Marshall, TJ Maxx. I lied, from TJ Maxx. And it's a forearm sleeve that you just put your phone or MP3 player in, and you stick your arm in there, boom, and then you run. I have the hardest times trying to find the bands that fit on my forearm right, so I'm running, you know, and it's just all up over here and falling down. So when I seen this, I thought it was perfect. I've ran with it about 3 times, and I am loving it. It gets a little warm, but it's cool here anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So I've definitely been liking this little forearm thing, and it was about 12 bucks or so, $12.99. So that is it for favorites. Once again, I've rambled on and on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I really do want your recommendations though for cameras, because if I'm gonna keep doing videos, I just feel like I need a better quality camera. So if it's somebody camera quality that you really like, or if you have a recommendation, let me know. Something reasonable. I'm not trying to buy a car with the, you know, YouTube don't pay my bills, so this is just for fun. So don't have you out there trying to get no $10,000 camera set up. I ain't looking for that. Something regular. So with that being said, if you have any questions, list them down below. I'm going to be responding to comments and stuff tonight. I try to pick a night a week or so to go and respond to all the comments, because for some reason the stupid mobile app don't let me do it. So I'll talk to y'all later, and it was fun. Bye, y'all.